We believe that having access to financial services is a right and it is not an accessory. This should not be exclusive to a specific socioeconomic class. Everyone should be able to do that, and this is what we are trying to change with Thndr.
In terms of how we met, it's actually a relatively funny story. I was applying for my very first job, which was an internship in one of the banks, and Hammouda was actually a VP back then, and he was the first person to ever interview me in life. I really did a very bad job in the interview, and for some reason he decided to take someone who knows nothing about finance and actually take a bet on it.
Actually, our conclusion was very simple. This guy is super smart. He knows nothing about finance, and he was applying for a finance position, and I think we actually made the right choice. We thought, let's focus on his intellectual abilities and how smart he is, and maybe one day he will catch up in finance terms. And then we met again at Uber. 2017, we started flirting about this idea of Thndr. So Seif was opening his first investment account. I was thinking about it, and like every other idea, we were testing it together.
In terms of how Thndr contributes to the startup scene is this concept of impact-driven business. Even though it is a purpose, in the end of the day, we want to build a successful business for us and for our investors.
And this is our message with the team, to make sure that we are providing the best example for the startup scene in Egypt.
One of the proudest awards that we received is the Forbes top 30 fintechs in MENA. We're now talking at a regional level, which was our ambitions from day one.
Another award that I want to talk about is actually the most innovative brokerage company in Egypt by the Egyptian stock market. I think it showcases how important innovation and how progressive our regulator is.
AUC was definitely this phase where I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but given the fact that I was in a university like AUC, which allows you to explore different opportunities, which allows you to deal with different walks of life, this really helped me out. I think it's something that I learned in AUC that allowed me to be who I am today.
I think I would add two things. The importance of storytelling in general. I can't remember any course that did not have a presentation at the end of it, and I think going into the real life, it's very important to build a case for whatever decision you want to pursue, and I actually owe AUC a lot for this. And adding to what Seif mentioned, I think it's very important, this idea of AUC being more of a liberal art kind of curriculum rather than specialized helped me a lot into developing this spectrum of knowledge base and skill set.
If you're looking to pursue a career in the tech industry, my advice would actually to find something that you're really passionate about. In the end of the day, tech is not the end goal. Tech is a means to an end goal.
You need to be obsessed with a gap, with a problem, and actually you are building this startup to address and solve this gap.